Spoiler Squad back with another video. I have to check this video out, see what was going on. You already know what's going down. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you also go check out Doug and Exile channel, as well as the videos in the description box down below. You already know what's going down. Let's get in the video, y'all.
Pathetic Chuck Schumer begs Mike Johnson to abandon his values and become a Democrat. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy patriots are. We're happiest right here in exile because Chuck Schumer is having a miserable day. Let's watch.
We also saw what happens when one party, particularly in the House, not so much in the Senate, refuses to embrace bipartisanship.
By refusing to embrace bipartisanship, he means you refuse to come over and agree with us Democrats, even though you're in the majority.
The unproductive and dysfunctional House majority is the most unproductive and dysfunctional in modern history.
Unproductive is good. Anytime the government is not doing what it's been doing for the last 4 years, it's doing good. Locked up, ineffective. That's what Americans want. Stay out of our lives. Quit trying to fix us. Get out of the way. We've got this.
And what they did, what happened in the House, because of that dysfunctional majority, can be boiled down to 3 words: chaos, extremism, paralysis.
You haven't seen anything till Trump gets in office and we take over the Senate too. Hopefully with Senator Kerry Lake would be great. You ain't seen nothing.
Donald Trump may not be in office, but his influence drove practically every major decision for the House Republicans at great cost to our country.
That just puts a little tear in my eye that Donald Trump is still in charge, even though he's out of office. He's influencing everything. He's just a private citizen.
We even saw MAGA extremists bring all of Congress to a grinding halt for more than a month by expelling their own speaker.
We dumped McCarthy, and now Chuck Schumer is appealing right now to Mike Johnson, the guy that replaced McCarthy. And he's saying, even though you got your big job, Mike Johnson, please come over and agree with us.
Even as crises raged in Europe and Middle East. Shameful. Unfortunately, the dark cloud of Donald Trump looms over Senate and House Republicans.
Oh, I'm getting a sunburn from that dark cloud.
They all seem like brainwashed. Like when I be looking at, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't speak too much, you feel me, on, these type parties and stuff like that, but I always seem like so brainwashed and just like in denial. Like they know that the stuff that come out of their mouth is literally BS. Just sitting here watching.
Influence is so bright. Once again, huge cell phone here. Trump's got to be smiling ear to ear.
And it's something I hope they will resist, because he is no good for the country, no good for their party.
He's just terrible for the party. Our numbers have never been higher, Chuck. That's how terrible he is for our party. He's blowing away the competition. He right now outstrips Biden in every major national poll. That's how bad he is for our party.
Mr. President, MAGA Republicans are incapable of governing, plain and simple.
Yeah, they'll never forget how bad we are at governing when they look at that southern border. Whose fault is that?
Americans will not forget that when they head to the polls next year.
When it's every Democrat that has turned a blind eye to the disaster at the southern border, that is at the top of your resume for how you guys govern. Everybody happy? You have Democrats in New York and Chicago saying, please stop busing people up here. We're in trouble. We can't afford this.
In conclusion, as we look to a new year, I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to work together.
That would be suicide. He never means work together. We will come over and compromise with you. That always means when people talk about, hey, let's work together, they mean you come over and agree with me. Because he's welcome to come over to the MAGA side anytime he wants, Chuck. Come over here. The water's warm. And it's not from Jerry Nadler peeing in the pool.
I urge my colleagues on the other side of the aisle to resist MAGA extremism that led their side to so much catastrophe.
That led their side to overwhelming victory in the polls and is the only hope for America right now. That's what he's trying to say.
But a lot of people see that, though. A lot of people are saying that this is the only hope. And like I said in the past videos, is that it's a lot of people that's, and literally like my age group and even younger. I'm 25. and just now getting started with this stuff, but even younger, and looking at the fact, and I always see like different like artists, rappers, singers, you know different actresses and actors is starting to realize and see and post about the whole MAGA thing, the whole Trump thing, and they're actually understanding and waking up to the facts of. And I like I always say, like, I can't tell people who to vote for. Obviously, I can't tell you. That's not what I strive to do when I post these videos. What I strive to do is to actually get through people's head what's going on around first of all the United States, around you, because it's important. Even people, I always have people in different countries always comment too, and I find it real interesting. But and that's how big this is, and that's how much people care, And I see so many people in different countries, up under somebody else, and they're seeing and realizing what we going through, and seeing okay, this is real, and it shouldn't take nobody else from outside of this country, to get this boost to like pay attention to this, pay attention. A lot of people don't understand. There's so many people that's in denial, so many people that just give lies and excuses of why they are where they are, and it's sad, it's sad. It's definitely sad. It took me a minute to realize, you feel me, what was going on. I really wasn't picking up, a party. I grew up in a Democratic family. My dad's still Democrat, as well as my mom, following my dad. And that's a big problem too, and obviously, you have that significant other, you have, that y'all under one roof, and I haven't met or seen anybody that, had differences when, but stuff like that happens, obviously. Probably don't end well, at the dinner table, but I know a lot of it, I grew up with that, and getting into these videos and seeing the history and the research and all of this, I mean, y'all know where I'm at.
And to stop. Nice try.
I urge Speaker Johnson not to let the 30 or so hard-right extremists keep running the show in the House, as they did for too much of this year.
Yeah, Johnson, don't let the people that put you in office, the 30 extremists, don't let them continue to work, even though they gave you your job. That doesn't make sense, Chuck.
It's not going to get any easier. The challenges we face remain great, but it is my hope, my earnest and fervent hope, because I love this country. I love this country.
You don't love this country. You don't love MAGA Republicans. You call us names. That's to 1/3 of the people that are trying to save this country. You don't believe in bipartisanship. This is a huge lie that he's purporting right now. So don't pretend like you love this whole country. You love the left.
That the experience of this year shows our colleagues on the other side that embracing MAGA is a recipe for failure.
We're going to keep failing all the way to the White House in 2024.
There'll be a lot at stake when we return in 2024. If we embrace bipartisanship, I'm confident we will succeed.
Okay, Chuck, come on over to MAGA. We will embrace your bipartisanship, and we will succeed together all the way to Trump being your president. I'm Doug.
That's crazy. They doing everything in their power to stop that man from being president. And that just goes to show y'all that things don't, things ain't adding up. It's I see so much stuff and so many people, going after him. I see other different YouTubers, on, saying bad stuff and bad. You got bad titles and you got, bad. I got one on top of my head. I can't remember his name. But his videos always pop up. I can't stand dude. He's in denial too. But it's just the simple fact that, stop being so in denial about stuff. It's not good, Get out the truth. The truth, and that's all what it. You know the truth. And we all know who's best for the country. Make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button. Catch y'all next one.